All right, so I'm taking my car apart because I'm having some issue with my shifter setup. So I went from a 5-speed to a 6-speed. I kept the 5-speed shifter assembly, changed the cable to 6-speed, transmission to 6-speed, rear, diff, transfer case, everything 6-speed. I noticed the first transmission I put in the car was having an issue going into reverse. I thought the transmission was bad, so I went ahead, took the transmission out. After taking the transmission out, I went back to 5-speed. I broke that transmission output shaft, everything. Went back, put a 6-speed transmission in the car. This time I know it's good because I took it from my 96 VR4. So put it in the car, having the same issue. Now I know the transmission is not the problem. It has to be something in the car. So this is what I found out. So this the 5-speed setup right here. These are pretty much the same, all the same. But if you look closer to this right here, this whole piece right here, and if you look closer to this one right here, take a look at this one, take a look at this one. On the first gen, this right here, it sits about right there. On the second gen, this is really skinny, this small. So whenever you go to put the car in reverse and you push this all the way over like that, over, it doesn't have enough room for right here, because this is sitting out a little bit too much. Doesn't have enough room. On this right here, it does. So when I took mine apart and I was looking at it, I was comparing this to that one, trying to see what's the difference. And then I realized it was just this space right here. So if you notice, I took a grinder and I went ahead and grind this whole section down. After I grind this section down, I noticed I was able to go in reverse. It's not as smooth as the normal 6-speed would be, but I was able to get it in reverse. So that's when I realized what the problem was. So if anyone have a 3000 GT VR4 or that style, and you're planning on going from 5-speed to 6-speed, I would suggest just replacing this whole entire shifter assembly right here. If not, then you might wanna get a grinder or whatever you get fitting here, and grind this section down. This section right here, you have to grind this part. You don't have to worry about over here. Here is fine. Here is the issue. Grind this all the way down as skinny as possible for it to go into reverse, like this one. This is how this is, and that one's a little bit thicker. See? Okay, so this is the 5-speed, this is a 6-speed. So I don't know if anyone else came across this issue with their car, but I did. So I'm sharing this information with you guys. Hopefully it could help somebody else. So right now I took everything apart. I'm about to get a vacuum all this out. Okay, you can see all the metal shavings and everything. I was shaving it down for it to fit. I got everything to work. So now I gotta fix this, vacuum it out, and put everything back together. So again, hopefully this video helps someone. All right.